Good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? Before I get on with some work, there's a very special person for you guys to see. Saw him last night, now you're gonna see him today.
Yeah. Good morning, guys. Good
Mr.
morning.
Cameron.
Hey, good morning.
Okay, Cam went into his room to go eat his food. Which means I'm starting the video. Today we're actually working on one of my side businesses, Dynasty TCG. Dynasty TCG is a trading card game that I invented during lockdown, and I've been working on that project since then. So it's been almost 2 years now. Yeah, two full years. Recently, you guys have been seeing me do a lot of vlog and a lot of just living life uni-wise. I do run Dynasty stuff on the side as well, which includes content creating, management of inventory, and planning. I'm going to be dedicating some time today to really work on the game studio and the company. There's a lot of creative work and there's a lot of management and planning work. You might be wondering, what is Dynasty TCG? Dynasty TCG is a battlefield simulation trading card game where you become a general on a battlefield and you command troops to fight against your opponent's troops. Let me just show you some of the cards that we have so you can understand. So these cards essentially are the tools that you need to have a simulated experience of you on a battlefield, and you play it on this big field that I'm going to put up here, and this field is your battlefield, and you can manipulate it and you can move your troops, and it really makes you feel like a general on a strategy table, moving your soldiers around. I never planned for me to turn a game into a business. I purely created that game because I wanted to play it, and there's actually a bit of a story behind it. So this was during lockdown and I wanted to play a game that I previously mentioned, Total War 3 Kingdoms, and I wasn't in the same position that I'm in now. I wasn't as privileged as I am now, because previously I had this as my laptop. This thing could barely run League of Legends. I was able to play League of Legends on this, but this was the laptop that I had. And I didn't have the type of money where I could actually invest into a gaming setup where I could play this game, nor did I have the money to buy the game itself. I didn't have that type of privilege. So I thought to myself during lockdown, well, what do I have that is actually useful? How can I have the experience that I wanted in a cheap format that I could enjoy myself? And my experience as a gamer stemmed from trading card games. One of them being Yu-Gi-Oh! I was a big collector of Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in 2013, 2014, 2015. During those years, I was a big collector of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. So I thought, okay, how can I combine this game experience with this experience that I'm wanting to have? I really didn't know. And I just kind of sat on that idea. I wrote it down in a black notebook. But I don't have that black notebook with me because that's at home and I can't show you. But I wrote that idea down. One day, I was in the shower. And when I was in the shower, I was just thinking about the game. And then it hit me. It hit me on how I could make the game happen. And that's combining chess, which is already a battlefield simulation, and with the mechanics of a trading card game. I already know the core mechanics of a trading card game, and then combining it with chess, you get Dynasty TCG. And it wasn't easy like that. The first iterations of what I made were pretty bad. These were the first designs of the cards. As you can see, there was nothing fancy to these. It was purely clip art. And the characters here, I drew on a piece of paper, took a photo, and uploaded it onto the computer to edit. I moved on to learning about the manufacturing process, kind of developing it, sampling different types of cards, and eventually we went digital. This is one of the newer cards. 2022, so 2022 cards. We did a Kickstarter, raise some money to improve all the cards to what they are now. Here, and a few of you guys with a keen eye may have spotted I was working on some of these cards like this one the other day in one of the previous vlogs. If it wasn't for my game, I wouldn't actually be doing vlogs right now. I wouldn't be where I am right now. I wouldn't be talking to you guys. I wouldn't be in the same position where I can talk to you guys about this. So for me, I'm eternally grateful for the fact that I am able to create that game. That game has taken me the furthest that I've been in life. If you're wanting to create something and share it with the world, just like this vlog, there will be people that dislike it. But ultimately, if you keep on working on it and you keep on pushing it and you truly believe in what you create, there's no worry, because there's no fear in what you make. Just like these vlogs, I'm vlogging every day and I'm not worried because I'm just doing it because I enjoy it. But yeah, this has made me who I am. The first thing I actually need to do is plan what I need to get on with today, like the most important things that I have to do for the company. Okay, I planned what I need to do short-term wise. A few of you guys might be interested in starting a project such as this yourself. Here are my words of wisdom for you. The benefits of you creating your own product or creating something you love or making a business out of something you love, it's very liberating. You get to feel the responsibility of producing something by yourself. What I actually need to do though right now is to make a certificate card for the backers of the Kickstarter. All done now. This is the certificate that the backers will receive. They said my file was wrong, so now I had to redo it and make it sharper. I'm also not a graphic designer. I've had to learn how to use graphic design software, like cheap graphic design software, to make what I need digitally. Yeah, you learn a lot of skills when you start doing things by yourself. And it's all done. That's going to be delivered to me, and when I get it, I can process it into people's pledges. I do have to actually go soon. I think in the meantime, I might make... There was a little bit of extra fried rice, so I might go and heat that up. Quick update, thank you so much for 518 subscribers, guys. Screw my food, I've got to do push-ups. We've done the 100 push-ups, we can now have a quick snack. There's only a tiny bit of rice left, so it is literally just a snack. Don't worry, I am still on that mission to stay relatively healthy and get fitter. That's why we have to go shopping after recording today, because I literally have some celery and bacon. And to eat healthy, we need to shop healthy. There's actually not a lot. So I'm gonna eat it straight out of the pan. Celery is one of those foods that can have a really good impact because of the fragrance that it has. I'm not a big celery person, but sometimes with the right foods, man, does it taste good. All done. It's also the weekend, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit of gaming before I go shoot the film. Yes. Gaming time. Hopefully, I can get some wins today. Okay, I wasn't playing great, but yeah, gotta get going now. Gotta get ready to go shoot that film. It's raining. I'm actually surprised it's raining. Addy said we're not gonna film outside. It's not raining a lot, but he's worried that the camera's gonna get damaged, so we're just gonna do an inside film. There's a lot of people just out and about in this weather. Oh, it might be the main thing at Market Square. Yeah, might go check that out before we head off. Okay, you guys have seen it now. I am going to the deck. We've arrived. I've been waiting for about 5-10 minutes now. Addy isn't here, and I can't get in. And he isn't picking up his calls. So we have to just wait. We're in the deck. Addy is in a meeting with someone else, so we have to now wait. Free water is also good. So whilst procrastinating, this lovely gentleman has arrived in the deck.
Aloha, aloha. So this guy is going to be playing a really interesting character for the new venture. Just stay tuned for the upcoming series.
How have you been, Sam? Have you been well?
Alright, thanks. Yeah, just been busy with work, the usual. Work, gym, home, sleep, repeat.
Today's location is a kitchen.
Yes.
And the maestro's preparing the props. Finished the filming, nice and easy today. Quick 10-15 minute session to get one scene done.
Yeah, I had a great time working with this guy. Bless him for a guy who's had no acting experience. Coming from a guy who's had about 20 years worth of acting experience, he's come a long way, and I'm very proud of him.
Off to Tesco now. I hope Tesco's are still open. Actually no, they should be. They only close early on a Sunday. Let's see what I'm eating for dinner tonight, guys. I will be putting more polls onto the community section. We are having pork chops. We're eating pork chops tonight. Nice. Quick fact, that's where I used to live. Right up there. This one's a good one, look at all the fat there is. That's what you want. We'll also be getting some chicken as well, because that was the other option, and chicken's one of the cheaper meats that you can get. Whenever I buy food, you always go for the protein first. If you go for the protein, it's easier to think about what to cook. You're coming with me. 1 kg. ketchup. 40p tomatoes. They have the big carrots for 31p. I don't want to get this. 50p bread. Makes you question, what do they put in this? Eggs. £1.85 for 10. They've reduced these by 5. Green beans. I've also got these nuts because they're a good source of protein. And sometimes I need to snack. Sometimes you need something to nibble on. How much do you guys think this is gonna be? Comment below. This is the biggest shop that I have done ever. This is the first time that I spent over £15 on food, but this should last me longer. Technically, it would be cheaper, but you guys said that you wanted me to eat pork chops, so the pork chops are expensive. And normally I get beef instead, so it would be like £15, £16. Time to go home and make that pork chop. Pretty weird. Normally, when I walk home on this path, there's like 1 or 2 people. Now it's like loads of people. So something must be going on today. I'm a little bit hungry, so before we cook, I'm gonna try this big bag of dry roasted nuts. Scissors. They smell good. You guys chose pork chop, so we're eating pork chop tonight. Here we have it. Here we have the pork chop. I'm too excited, I have to eat it now. Same. See these eye bags?
Best way, best way.
Comes from work.